Oh, hello.
Hi, sister. Hatun, can you hear me?
Yes. Who are you, sir?
My name is Jay.
And are you Muslim? Are you Christian?
I'm Christian.
Good. Do you believe Muhammad is the false prophet?
Yes, Muhammad is the false prophet.
Okay, I just saw actually your name. Yes, I know you are Christian, brother. Uh,
Okay.
how can I help you, brother?
Well, if it's
Or
okay
how
with
can you
you,
help me?
if it's okay with you, I like to make a comment on something that was said earlier about the Son of Man.
Sure.
Okay. So for anyone who's listening, I just want you to know that if you believe in the Bible, Old Testament and New Testament, you're having doubts about the Trinity, specifically, someone referenced the Son of Man from Daniel 7:13 and 14. I just want to read that with you, if it's okay, sister.
Sure.
Okay. So in Daniel 7:13, it says, I was watching in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man. That's where the Son of Man comes from, this verse here. Coming with the clouds of heaven. He came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near and before him. Then to him was given dominion and glory and a kingdom, that all peoples, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion, which shall never pass away, and his kingdom is one which will never be destroyed. So, the point that I wanted to bring out from this is, if anyone is having doubts about the Trinity or Jesus being God, this passage right here should clear it up for you. And the reason why is because there's a number of things in this verse alone that's only ever applied to God in the Bible. For example, the concept of riding on the clouds. It says that the Son of Man will come with the clouds of heaven, right? And everywhere in the Bible you go to where it talks about riding with the clouds, for example, Psalm chapter 68, verse 4, sing to God, sing praises in his name, extol him who rides on the clouds, rejoice before him. His name is the Lord. So every time in the Old Testament where it talks about riding with the clouds or riding on the clouds, it's talking about God. So the fact that the Son of Man rides the clouds of heaven, rides with the clouds, is something that only divinity and only God can do in the Bible.
Yeah. And also, can I add on that?
Yeah, please
If
do.
anyone is like thinking on the Son of Man, when you open Daniel chapter 7, please start from verse 9. That will give you the also identity of the Father. When you come to son who the son who is riding on the clouds, if you follow up the verse, it says all people, nations, and men, every language worshipped him. People are worshipping this one. We don't worship human beings, but in somehow the one who is like the Son of Man, looks like human but more than human, is receiving worships. That's only for God himself. But in Daniel chapter 7, that is for the Son who is riding on the clouds. And then you come to Mark account, and then this is being fulfilled by Jesus, who is the eternal Son of God.
Amen. Amen. And so you have the point of riding with the clouds, and then the worship that's given to him, the serving. That verb in the Aramaic comes from the root palach, which means to worship. That's only ever used of God. So
Yeah.
it's very significant, the language that's used. It's not just a general sense of worship or servanthood, that you can serve a king or serve a prince or something. It's talking about worship and servanthood that's due to God and God alone, and that's how it's used throughout Daniel. Now, I wanted to jump over to Revelation chapter 5 now, where we see very similar language being applied to the Lamb, being applied to Jesus, which we know he is a Son of Man. But there's another point that I want to make in Revelation chapter 5 connected to this, starting in verse 13. And every creature which is in heaven and on earth and under the earth, such as those are in the sea, and all that are in them, I heard them saying, blessing and honor and glory and power be to him who sits on the throne and to the Lamb forever and ever. So just like the Son of Man, He's going to be given dominion, glory, kingdom, all peoples, nations, languages to serve him, worship him. His dominion is everlasting. That again, it's only ever applied to God, and we see that confirmed in the New Testament in Revelation here. And another just point, then I'll hang up, and I thank you for your time.
That's fine.
Is in verse 13, where it says every creature. So you see that the lamb, Jesus, the Son of Man, is being separated from creatures. Every creature which is in heaven and on earth, those that are in the sea, those that are in them, those that are on them, every single created thing is being separated from the Lamb. So the Lamb is not created. The Son of Man is not created. The Jesus is not created. He's eternal. And so for anyone who has questions or doubts about the Trinity or Jesus is God, I'd really encourage you to pray about these verses, meditate on them, and these will bring you to the truth that yes, Jesus is God. He's eternal. He's uncreated. Thank you so much for your time, sister. God bless you.
Thank you very much, brother. It is